Hi everyone, Nevada Nail Person. So today I thought I'd share what I used in my makeup basket this week. This is Saturday, July 23rd, and have some new products and some thoughts in general. So I had a really great week this week. I hope you did too. I'd appreciate if you'd subscribe. I'll put a little subscribe link above to join us in our future makeup sharing or likes or dislikes, maybe some future collaborations. If anyone wants to collaborate, let me know. So the purpose of this makeup basket is to rotate out my products, try new products, try some older products, and let you guys know about them. So this way we could have discussions. You could put something below and maybe you had a better experience, but maybe your skin is different than mine. So just those kind of things interest me, and that's the purpose of this video and my YouTube journey as well. So, and another thing, just to bring up, and I don't get involved with YouTube controversies, any of those rant videos. I don't. This is about the makeup and the products and good times. But I went to look for a particular YouTuber that I enjoy, and apparently her videos are gone, and it looks like she either privatized them or she's no longer on YouTube. But I've always enjoyed Lindsay Does Nails, and apparently she's no longer a creator and took down her videos, which I'm very saddened. I really enjoyed her. So not to cause any waves or ruffles or any bad feelings, because again, I don't know what happened, but even if you just DM me and let me know, is she okay? I'd love to know that. So that's that. I just, out of curiosity, if anybody knows, I'd love to know what happened, because I am concerned. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. So anyway, let's move on to the makeup. So this week, one of the old standbys, and I can't say it enough, this is Bare Minerals, and it's the 2 setting powders. There's another name for it. Tati just mentioned this too in her video this week, that she's enjoying, and glad that someone finally came up with a setting powder that has like the luminosity and one that's a matte. And if you could see this, I am really digging into this. I mean, look at the difference. And I just love the setting powder. It's similar to NARS crystal powder. In fact, that's what I'd pull out next after this. I'm trying to get away from too much powder. If I'm using a foundation, I don't need a product that's a foundation as well. In other words, if I were using my Makeup Forever stick, I really don't need to use the Celebration foundation, because then it gets heavy and cakier. So that on its own, either on their own, is fine. So this just sets down the Makeup Forever, which is what I have on right now. So let's talk more about face. I did receive my first Sephora Play box. I don't know if I will be creating a separate video to highlight what's in the box, because everybody and their brother and family and sister and grandma are doing Sephora Play unboxings, and basically you get the same items. So maybe I'll just feature, if I use something, I'll just mention it, or maybe in a haul, here I got it, something like that along those lines. So with that in mind, when I received my Sephora Play box, I did receive a deluxe size of Benefit Do the Hula, which is the liquid bronzer. Now, this is a different type of product for me, in that it's a different format that I'm used to. I'm used to the little box of Hula, which I've been using for quite a while, a big fan of. You can see I've made quite a dent in mine, and I use it a lot. It's my default, basically. So I was kind of excited to try the liquid format of this product. overall, I think I'll stick with the powder. That's something I'm used to. So I enjoy using the sample. It is, like I said, a liquid, so I'll just do the tiniest little dot. So it's very orangey initially. So when you pull it, when you put it on your hand, and that's the application I've used. I would pump some on my hand and then blend it throughout my face with the Beauty Blender. But when you go like this and just have a little splotch of it, it appears very orangey. But when you do blend it out, which I do have it on today, it's not as orange. I did blend it as much as possible. You got to be careful around your hairlines. So it did give me some color, I think, but I did touch up a little bit more with my Hula, kind of as a contour. So that's my face, and so you can see, look, it's kind of orange. So big difference than what you see here. So I don't know. Not my favorite format. Probably wouldn't repurchase it. I have a feeling we're going to see the full size in our boxy charms in a year or so. Just saying. So for this week, I decided to pull out some other items. I got another full deluxe size sample of this Becca backlight priming filter. I have the full size, but I just threw this in here for a couple of days when I just needed a little extra oomph. I didn't use it today. I've been trying to use up all these packets of the Smashbox primer that I've got so many of. So yes, this week I'm trying to use up my Makeup Forever stick, and I think it's going to be only this week and it'll be done. And then on my face, or rather my eyes, what I decided to do is, again, I'm trying to use up my Laura Mercier caviar sticks. So I did haul this little palette I got from MAC. It's from the collection, I think it's called She's a Model, and it's a cooler tone palette. So we have some mattes, some shimmers, some shades that I'm probably not going to use. But overall, I did probably use everything in this palette except this blue shade. Depending on my look for the day, for the most part, it was these two in the crease, a Mercier stick on my eyelid, followed up with either this shade or this shade on my eyelid, and then the one day when I used the coppery Laura Mercier stick, I used the yellow on my eyelid, but again, a blend of all of these shades. So I could just swatch the first three. I think I've hauled this. It's a nice little palette. If you don't have any MAC palettes, see, this shade doesn't even show up because it's like a skin tone. See right there? So this lighter shade was nice in the corner or on the brow bone. This was a great crease shade. You can see it's like my skin tone. And this was a shimmery shade that I would just use on my eyelid. And then the deeper shade I would just smudge along my this darker shade I would just smudge along my lash line along with some eyeliner. I basically wore black eyeliner this week. So this is a nice little palette. I'm glad I have it. It's cool tone, which is different from my usual. I'm used to some warmer tones. So of course, like I said, Laura Mercier, and then my Painterly paint pot as well. So a combination of those. So they work very well for me and love them. For blush this week, since I pulled out a MAC palette, I pulled out my MAC blush, which is an item I've had for a while now. This is Warm Soul. It's what I have on today. It's just a nice, neutral, slightly peachier shade. Let me swatch that. So it's a nice everyday shade, goes with a lot. So I figured this would be a nice color to wear this week. And I wore that all week long. And then for highlight, I used this product. This was a special edition. I don't remember the name of the collection it came from. The name of this powder, it's a mineralized skin finish, and it's in the shade Other Earthly. And it's this interesting combination of a bronze, a peach, and a silver, which I thought using this would pull the cooler tones and the warmer tones together. So if I just swirl that together, so you get a little bit of all of it, then you get this peachier shade that has a little bit more of a silvery finish. I don't know if you can see that there. Let's try again. I think I put it on the wrong spot. There we go. So you get a peach shade with a little bit of a silvery, not sparkle, but a shimmer with it. So that's a different combination. So that's what I wore this week, and it's this thing is beautiful. I'm not, yes, I'm obviously a makeup collector, but this one just, I don't know, really liked it. So that was the highlight this week, and of course I have from that Bare Minerals palette a little bit of highlight on too, along with Benefit, the What's Up, so I have that. So I kind of like double, triple highlight, I guess you could say. So today, just as I was doing my makeup, my NYX micro brow pencil just went, see ya. So I'm going to have to pull out a new one. So I'm just going to leave it here on the side from my empties basket. And then for lips, I've been still enjoying this Julep Macaroon lip balm. But what I pulled out was this Tartiste lip paint. And it didn't have a name on the bottom. I believe I got it in one of the Sephora kits where you get a bunch of samples. And I think it's in the shade Namaste, because the little bit of typed printing looks like it could be Namaste. I'm not sure. So I've been really enjoying this. This is a great nude, like a pinkier nude. So I've really been liking this a lot, and I like the feel of this product. It doesn't dry out your lips like some other liquid lipsticks. It dries down, I want to say, like probably like 95%. So little bit of transfer, but really pretty much a solid product. And then I forgot about this product, and it's what I have on now, and this is from Bite Beauty, and they don't do this anymore. Sephora used to have like basically a Bite Beauty lipstick of the month, and they were quite pricey, and every month it was an exclusive shade that it was a one time, when it sold out, and I had to have this, and I think it was my birthday month last year, and I think that's why I remembered that, and I had to have it. It was my gift to me, because they're little pricey demons, these Bite Beauty lipsticks. So I got this shade, and boy, I mean, it's a bright shade. So let me just swatch it there. That's one pass. And I like orange lipstick, but whoa. So what I have on right now is basically lip balm, and this is just a tint because I just put it in the middle of my lips and then just kind of smeared it around. So that's not even full on what's on my lips. This is the shade. I mean, that's a crazy shade, and it does tint your lips. So when I wore this on Friday, and I think I had it on Thursday as well, it does tint down your lips, which is interesting. I like using products that tint your lips, so you feel like you always have something on. And of course, you have to have a lip liner with this lipstick. So I do have the Always Sharp Smashbox Clear Lip Liner, so that helps with that. And then one product I forgot to mention is I used up my little sample of the Zoom mascara from MAC. So I'm trying out Smashbox X-rated mascara, and I'm liking it. The wand is a little bit big for my little teeny tiny eyes. Ooh. So you could see it's kind of big for me, but overall I think that it's a good product. It's a wet type of mascara, which I prefer. So I'm enjoying this. I'll go through this sample and then decide whether I want the large size one or whatnot. And the large size one has that twist, which is interesting. So that's it. On my nails, look at this color. Isn't that crazy? This is by Morgan Taylor, and this is in the shade Street Cred-Ible. So just a little preview of what to come. I love this shade. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.